Welcome back to the channel, folks. My name is Joel Duggan, and we are, of course, back in West Hill here on the Citadel server. And first thing we're going to do is grab the book, because we finished up the church courtyard yesterday. So we're going to go take a walk, take a look. I'll show folks that might have missed yesterday's stream. Whoa, that's a creeper. Darn it. All right, then. I don't think I've adjusted those creepers yet to only blow up parts of the builds. Sigh. Well, detour. We're going to fix this before we do anything. Andesite. Stone. There were some mushroom blocks there somewhere. Probably some trapdoors. And maybe some bricks. The to-do list of doom is apparently cursed. I would say this is probably just all like that. I would say that was probably, this might not have been here. Oh, that definitely was. It didn't blow up any of the stone. Looks like just some spruce. I don't know where the trapdoor would have been. Oh, there. I just need some spruce. Okay. Did I not take the spruce? I thought I took the spruce. Weird. I don't think I did anything else too fancy along here that I remember. Rude. Apparently, creepers just don't care when you're trying to do a Twitch stream. Alright. Back to what I was saying. So yesterday we finished up the church courtyard. It had to be lit and it had to be decorated. There is still a chance we might have to put some set decoration across the top of it. But there's not a lot of room. So I'm not too worried about having like stuff up top. But this is the final result from down here, and I think everything down here looks good. I think that I don't want to have any clutter around because we've got bushes, we've got grave sites, we've got a little farmstead. I think I should probably make that into a wheat block. It feels very strange. And that was something that was brought up in the Discord recently, actually, was it's too bad we can't control the level of crops and the level of growth. Specifically, they were talking about the new pitcher plants. It was CJ in our community. And to me, I had said something silly on the podcast this week, like waxing plants. But using the shears on plants to right-click and stop them in a certain growth, I think would be very handy. I might actually want to turn that into some wheat. But everything else along here, we've got a little bit of firewood there. We've got, there's no clutter down here, but I can't imagine this would really be filled with anything. And then we've got the wall, which continues on from down this way. A couple of barrels there. There's no real room for anything here. I guess I could put a wall, like a little andesite wall there. But then after that, there's not enough space to put like crates or barrels or anything like that. We've got some space here, but it gets down to like 2 blocks real quick. So I don't think I need to lay anything along here. There's a little bit of stuff here at the end. And that's it. So I'm going to call that done as soon as we put that wheat and extra, I guess we'll go andesite wall. Yeah, I feel like an andesite wall would probably look good there. Actually, how are we doing for light up here? Oh, maybe we should put a lantern right here. That would probably take care of that too. Good call. So, and there's another one there. So andesite wall and some wheat seeds. Went the wrong way. Yeah, just like with glowberries. That's what I thought. It would make sense because it would stay current with the mechanic of using the shears to right-click on cave vines to stop them from growing. I wish we could do that with regular vines. They gave us a setting. It's so strange. With cave vines, you have to use the shears, but with regular vines, it's a game setting to stop them from growing automatically. So it's really weird. And then if you stop them from growing automatically as a game mechanic, then the only way that they'll grow is with a bone meal farm. So it feels strange. We'll bring a couple just in case we screw up. And I'll bring one of each in case I change my mind. And soulfire lanterns. Yeah, so I think maybe here, I have to see which one looks better. Oh, I think the andesite looked better. Now again, this is going to be one of those spots where you can see the lantern from down there, but that's not necessarily a terrible thing. Oh, I didn't bring a hoe. Oh, that's annoying. Sigh. Oh, wait a minute. I had my ender chest on me. That was dumb. I've tried to change the way that I organize my inventory. I now keep everything in a shulker box. So I had this. Means I have this. Means I have this. Oop, wrong way. Yeah, I think that looks better than a weird kind of thing at the back. I wish we had a greater variety of crops for decoration. Something I always like about playing modded is the variety of stuff you get to mess with. So I think that takes care of all of this. As far as lighting goes. I also, after I logged off yesterday, I realized that there was still quite a few zeros over here, so I put a sea pickle underneath this trapdoor. And that trapdoor was here anyway for texture. So it's kind of like a little bit of a, not necessarily a cheat, but we still have this weird patch of zeros out here and a little bit here. And outside of like hanging a lantern on the outside of one of these buildings, I can't think of what else we would do. So like, I guess we would have to hang a lantern outside of the bakery. Which, I mean, I guess we could have like a separate sign or something, or a separate pole to hang it off of. But I'm not sure. And even then, it wouldn't get all the way. Like it would be like 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it'd only cover about half of this. The blacksmith is kind of dark as well. But I kind of want the flame of the furnace of the forge to be like the center point. So we're just going to leave it like that. It's not too dark to see. It just happens to be very dark for spawning in the area, which sucks. Sometimes, you know, outside of putting like a lamppost in the middle here, which I don't want to do, it's just one of those things where, you know, visually I don't want to interrupt the church and the low square. I don't want to have anything too ornate in the middle. I mean, if it was like a magical kingdom, we could make the water glow, and then that would be fine. Everything would be lit up. But so I think that's all I needed to do. Now, where? My guess is that the creeper either came down from one of these blocks that are probably like a 0 somewhere up here, or he spawned in here and walked out, because this is all really dark too. But I'm not going to fix that until we finish the keep, because the keep might actually expand a bit, so we'll have to see what's going on. All right, so that means curtain wall. Detailed church wall. Done. Light the churchyard. Done. North curtain wall foot detail debris. We have not done that. And detail West Rivergate Tower. That's what we're doing today. Luxaritas, hello, welcome in. All right, so if we're going to be working on this tower, I guess first we'll go take a look at it and kind of get an idea. I'm glad you finally said hi, Luxaritas. Always good to have people. Although lurking is fine too. You know, like eyeballs on the stream is just how, unfortunately, it's how Twitch kind of promotes stuff, is like the more people watching. Darn it. Where are these guys coming from? I didn't even see him. He came in from above, didn't he? Now that's a pain, because that was a nice path. Darn it. Well, we can add fix the path to the list. Yeah, that seems wacky and weird. I wonder where he came from. Yeah, not the best luck today. So this is the thing that I'm not happy with. I mean, the first thing is the roof needs to change, because we've changed the tower roofs to be nice and pointy. And this is old school, back when we first built this place. And it's rough. It's not the best. This has been decorated, so I like this flat kind of like castle-esque roof to this. I don't think I want to go like this over there. I think I'd rather have a roof like that. However, I'm wondering if we could do both. I'm wondering if we could have, similar to like what we've done over here, we could have like a little trim on it and then have something go on top of it. I don't think I do exactly what we have over here. Now over here, we actually have enough room to walk around outside here, and I don't think I want to do that. I think I'm going to bring whatever top on this far west tower we put on it, I think I'm going to bring it up right to the edge. And I'm not crazy about this whole top section here. The shape is okay. I feel like it could be maybe a little bit taller, which is something we did with these. We raised these all up by a block so that this decoration underneath the eaves didn't touch the windows. So we can do the same thing over here. One thing I'm going to do is we're going to work from the inside out. Could turn into a bell tower. So we've already got the west bell tower. I want to put a bell tower in all 4 cardinal directions. And we've got 2 of 4 right now. So there's the west bell tower here. The east bell tower, you can't see it because it doesn't render in, but it's right there. That's it right there on the east gate. The north bell tower we're going to put there, so that's going to get changed. And then the south bell tower, like it's too close. These are too close together, I think. So the south bell tower, I think, is going to end up being either there or part of the keep renovation. It's probably going to end up being this because I think this could look really cool. Especially, I think I've mentioned this before. There's an opportunity here to create like a standalone tower. Oh, I can't see it from over here. Where'd it go? Oh, anyway. This little tower here was just like a final thought at the end of the fishing village. But if we make this a little bit chunkier and raise it up to a bell tower, we could then connect it with a cool like bridge archway here to the keep. And the keep is probably going to come out a little bit farther so that we can kind of create some interesting space here. Maybe even create some sort of private dock for the keep. I don't know. We'll have to come up with something. But right now, I have to fix the path. And we have to fix this. And I mean, the first thing we're going to do is rip down that stuff. I can't say I'm sold on these windows. They don't have to stay the way that they are. And the thing about this place is that we can change the inside. Because we're changing the top, I might as well go inside and kind of like build up the staircases and everything else inside here. Like custom. So while it looks pretty cool right now, it's got this weird trapdoor floor. And I think what I'd like to do is give this a proper floor, give this a proper level, maybe make another set of stairs. And that way, whatever we come up to here, the structure underneath will support it logically. And we can just change the top to suit how this goes rather than the way that I've had to do it before, which is the tower exists and then I have to put all of this stuff in on my own. Now, going down, I want to keep this because this is a cool spot where you can see the actual mechanic of the river gate. So I want to keep this level the way that it is. And I also haven't checked this for lighting. It looks like it's okay. Trapdoors won't spawn anything. This would be good because there's a lantern up here, I think. Yeah, that's all fine. I'm assuming the wall is probably next to 0. Yeah, so this is probably where the creeper came from, is right here. Yeah, a lot of spawning spaces. So we'll have to figure this out too. We will probably have to sneak in a lantern here, would be my guess, and maybe something hanging out here. We're okay inside. We're a little on the dim side. So we could put a lantern inside or outside here. More than likely right there. And that should, I think a couple of soulfire lanterns should handle that, no problem. So we're gonna gather a bunch of different things. I'm gonna figure out where I want to set up in this place. So we're gonna need the woods. We are going to need stuff. I now need this, thanks to Creeper Friend. Bring that too. Actually, I'll just bring the stone. Because we're going to need all this. Might as well bring the tough in case I need it. Bring some deep slate. Don't need anything along here, I don't think. And nothing from there. Just some more carrots. And everything else we should have in here that we might need. I'll just get the extra shulker box. I think we're good. So the easiest way to access that tower I guess I could just set up inside. That's probably going to be the easiest. Yeah, I guess I could set up in here or on the top level. But we're going to have to move some stuff, I think. All right, let's set up in here for now. This could get annoying, but we'll figure it out. How often do wandering traders spawn? It feels like a lot. Does anybody actually know? Out of curiosity. All right, first thing, fix the path. Don't remember what's on the path. Sudden creepers explosions aside, how are you, Joel? I'm good. I've had a strong week at the gym. So I'm happy about that. I've had my father's car while he's been away on a cruise, so it's been nice to have that. I really haven't been using it too much other than just going to the gym. And nothing I want, and I don't want to listen to you the rest of the day. Oops. That was my shovel. Okay. So unfortunately, I don't remember what was here. So we're just going to go ahead and fill it in and retexture it. Oh, I should have brought some other blocks, it looks like. Oh, there was some mud, so that's good. Remember that. All right, so we need to go get... Actually, let's just do this. I didn't bring any grass, but I brought dirt, I think. Maybe I didn't. All the things. And I don't know whether it would have gone all the way up against the wall or not. Two, 1, 2, 2, 2. Yeah, that's probably about right. Any other grass along here would have been blown up. I'd say that looks about right. Sure. Jax Adox, hello. Goes pretty well, minus the 2 creeper explosions that we started off with. So all of these have got this, the dark oak in here. So I don't know if that's the case on the other side, but we'll switch it out if we don't have it correct. Oh, it is dark oak. Okay. So I'm okay with this in terms of the way that it goes from a like a player walking perspective. This needs a little bit of work, but I think that what we'll end up doing here is clearing off the top of this thing, because I really don't like this. And then we'll figure out what we're going to do from like a width standpoint. I've got some ideas that I picked up on Pinterest that I like. I know it's more work for yourself, but there is something really cathartic about taking something down. So on this side, we did 2 of those. So that would be the right spot to do this sort of decoration if we wanted to do that. But I think what I want to try and do first is sort out the actual inside. So like this going to here, this going to here is okay. But I feel like here is where we would want to have a proper floor. And I'd be okay with it being even taller. Because we can then, I don't want to put stairs here because if we want to keep those windows. So I think what we'll do is we'll remove this. Get rid of all these. Oh, that had the light on it. That can't be there. And then the staircase will have to go up on the side here. And this is, that's the outside. Okay, so if that's the outside, then we'll just have another staircase coming up here. Storm Dance subscribing at tier 1 for 11 months. Wow, coming up on a full year. Thank you so much. Hope you're having a fantastic day. So this actually works out okay. Just thinking about like someone running up this tower, like you'd want to run up here, you've got windows you can shoot out of this way, windows you could look out that way, although there's really not much going on. Then another set of stairs you can come up here, and then you're kind of like coming up here and you're facing the right directions, I think. It would be better if it was a little bit different, but like I don't want to run around in circles in here, so this is kind of like our best options. So I'm okay with that. I'm kind of wondering, this is a slab floor. It's not always my favorite way to do things. But I feel like if it's not a slab floor, then it might look a little bit too claustrophobic. Yeah. Right, we might be able to kind of split the difference. And I guess we could just continue this up. And since it's nighttime, it's a good opportunity to throw those lanterns down too. And they would be probably one of these two. Right, so my guess, two spots that seems most likely are here would make sense. And here would make sense. And probably going to be a different material here. Not quite. What if I move this up? So close. All right, so that does it. And as long as that doesn't look too weird. I mean, I'm cool with having some zeros around because you kind of have to. All right, so we can't really see that one, but we can see that one. If we were up on the balcony. I feel like I might want to put another one down here somewhere, just visually. That sounded like it was inside the building. Zombie growl. And the only other spots you can really see that wall are from down here, which you're not going to be able to see those lanterns at all. And even if you could, that would probably make a lot of sense. Yeah, just maybe a third one, just to kind of balance it out. And really, yeah, this could be farther out. This doesn't have to be there. What are we dealing with here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2. So 19, so roughly 6 in between. Right, so if I put one here, and then I move this one closer to here. And we go from 4 up to 8, down to 6, down to 6 and 5, and then it stays bright, but then this could also change in here too. And then from an outside perspective, I think we can probably see all of those. Yeah, I think being able to see 2 makes more sense than being able to only see 1. I know that trapdoor just tripped that trapdoor. Warmer and cooler tones. Yeah, thanks. The rule of thumb in the town is that I'm not sure if you can tell. Maybe you can't tell it at night. But this west side of town, all here, it's all a taiga biome. And so we went all blue lanterns in the taiga biome. The only other spot where there's blue lanterns is over at the stone church, and the stone church kind of has like blue candles and blue lanterns as like part of the whatever worship is happening. So those are the only 2 spots in the town that we use the blue lanterns. I like to try and put like a little bit of logic behind what I'm doing. I find that, you know, people will ask all the time, like, Joel, where do you come up with your ideas? And a lot of times I just let like logic kind of dictate where things should go, you know? So I like this coming up to here. I think we're going to try switching this on one side. Brought the wrong stairs. I'm glad we don't have far to go here. Going back and forth. And that's, I think those are upside down. Yeah, upside down stairs, full blocks and stairs. Didn't bring the slabs. I'm noticing that I'm getting caught on the doors though, which is I find annoying. Like trying to walk through the door and you get caught like on the edge of it. Yeah, coming up here on stairs, it feels so much better than coming up on a ladder. I don't think we're going to raise this up, but we'll see. Oops. That would go around like that. And then this would go along the top. And we would probably remove this layer. I think. Not on the corners. Right. And then from there, we could put up any number of things from here. I don't think it's going to be dark oak, but it could be something like that. And already I feel like it matches the other tower better. And this way we don't have to change too much, because I'm trying not to like redo everything I don't like, because otherwise we'll be here forever. It feels a little funny. So maybe we will get rid of these right there. I wouldn't mind to see what these would look like if these were longer. Out of curiosity. Out of curiosity, is there anywhere that has an overview of where the Citadel is right now, how it's developed, being a bit newer? I don't have a ton of context for the world. Yep, the VOD channel that's been linked in Twitch right there on YouTube, the Joel Duggan VODs. There is a tour. I don't remember when that was. It was over a year ago. It didn't tour Westill. It just toured the rest of the world of my builds, as far as I can tell. And there it is there, the tour link. Thanks to Dan for that in the chat. I don't know, that's kind of cool too. Making it a little bit different. A little bit more fortified. But then it does make it look shorter. Yep, I think we'll go back to the other way. And then we have to decide what we're going to do on the top of it. Whether we're going to do stone top. Oh, thanks for checking out the VOD channel. Appreciate it. For folks that are watching this, if you're lurking, one of the easy and free ways you can support my work is by going over to that VODs channel and subscribing, because it's free. And I'm really getting close to 1,000 subscribers, at which point I can start to put ads on the channel. Not that you get a lot of ads from that kind of content, because it's long form, like it's 3 hours long, and YouTube doesn't necessarily reward those kinds of projects, but it is just another way for me to get some passive income to support the streaming work that I do. So for folks that wouldn't mind having a little subscription on YouTube, it's something I post almost every day too, because right after I finish streaming, I download and re-upload the VOD to channel. Of course, what ends up happening is they're about a day offset as per Twitch's rules, which may or may not have changed. I don't really remember. Yep. I think what I need to do as well is just completely remove the roof, because whatever we put up here is going to be a different angle and a different footprint as well. Something I think that was a good idea is by taking the tower in a bit on the lower level here, it means that the roof is going to be smaller in terms of its base, which means that it will be a nicer looking cone shape when we take it to the next level. Again, there's just something so cathartic about taking something down. I don't know why. Okay, so let's finish these. We've got something to stand on, and all these blocks aren't just floating down to the bottom. Whoop. Where's McScrewgunn when you need him? The only thing that's a bit of a downer about having nice weather in spring and having my window open is that my coffee gets cold really fast. It's beautiful and lots of fresh air in here, but my coffee is like so sad right now. Too much stuff. The nice thing about being up here and working inside instead of outside is that we don't have to worry about sleeping constantly. As long as we can see what we're doing, then it's not too bad. Nothing to bother us. Nothing's going to spawn in the tower. I want to get all the blocks back though, as best I can. It's funny, you know, when you play Minecraft for a while, you don't realize just how dark it really is when you don't have any sort of light source around. Like it's very dark. Oh. Thought I could make that. So the way that I see it, we've got a couple of different options here. We can do either all wood and probably end up having windows in those situations like that. Or we can do stone and stone brick. Don't quite know how to handle that. Maybe we'll just put this in here for now. I do need to sleep so I can see what I'm doing. Break time, says Dan. Well, if that's the case, then let's just take a break. Should be a safe space down here, I think. All right. If you're new to the channel, I do take a break once an hour. I encourage you to do the same. Grab a stretch, snack, refresh your drink, grab a friend. We'll be back in about 5 or 6 minutes. Sealand, good to see you. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate the follow. We'll see you next time if you're heading off. And Nettie, thanks also for the follow, and good to have you here. Glad you like the Spawn Chunks podcast. While we're down here, I'm trying to see. I think we might have to go with the dark oak top to it, which is going to look kind of funny. Yeah, that I don't know about the stone. We'll have to. I wonder if there's a different color we could use, not like a bright color, but a different block texture that we could use that would be helpful. Because that's too much gray. And this might be a little bit too dark to go with the dark oak roof. I like what we did over there. Maybe we can mix it up a bit. Let's look at the other tower. Oh, I had stone corners on that one. That's not terrible. And it has the break there. I mean, we've got the other kind of top to it on the other tower. I might be able to get away with a bit like a combo. If all of these are spruce wood. All right, so let's go there, 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 and there. Oh, ran out. Getting low on dark oak. That may or may not work. I'll have to see. Oops. And we'll just put this here for now. And I ran out of those. Darn it. I think we'll have to look at it with the roof on before we really get an idea. I don't know about the windows. I think we might have to make it more solid and have like just windows in specific sections, like maybe just one window in the center of each one, or maybe not the center and like have windows on either side. The advantage of having the stone up top was going to be able to do some like arrow slits and stuff, but I guess we've done arrow slits in wood before too. We could still do that. All right, let's go count the size of the other towers here. I think this is going to be the one we copy. Sealand, you're welcome. I'm glad that you find the community fun to chill out with. One, so there's no corner. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's what we've got. Yep, that's what we've got. So it would be spruce here, there, there, and trapdoors. That's the middle. Yeah, I think that's okay. I don't know if that's going to be too... Hopefully the top will look big enough. The top might not look big enough. We might have to expand the overhang of the roof. I need someplace I can stand still. It is a little hard to see with the mansion behind it. It should be okay. We'll have to do a test of the full size of the roof. I just need more dark oak. And I think that should be it. Oh no, wait. I want one of those and one of these. Pretty sure that's what we did on the top of the other towers. Yep. Oh, I forgot to bring more spruce. Whoops. So I'm trying not to get too carried away, because I want to make sure that this is going to work from all the right angles. Maybe I can just put this here. I think one of the most annoying things when you're in late game Minecraft is misplacing a block, but then knowing that you've misplaced it miles above the ground and you're probably going to drop it. And you just have to not care. You just have to be like, all right, whatever, fine. Gone. Never coming back. All right, that really doesn't tell me too much. Yeah, so I'm a little concerned that the top isn't going to look wide enough. I think we'll have to fill in the side here. Unfortunately, hopefully we won't have to tear it down. Yep, we're just going to have to fill it in. Oh, I need a fence. Need a fence. I guess that looks okay. I might want to return these back to dark oak. We'll see. It is nice if you've got a big building project and you can have friends kind of help you out with it. I agree, that's a nice way to go. I'm just going to fill in this side here. Hopefully it will all look good in the end. I can't remember what had to happen here. The fence isn't until the very top. Okay. All right, that's filled in. I feel like that looks okay. I don't think that doesn't... It looks like it stands out far enough, I think. So my concern was I didn't think that the edge of the roof was going to come out far enough here, but I think it does. I think we're okay. And I'm wondering if I can get rid of this stuff here. Or maybe just have them all vertical. I don't think we did anything underneath this, no. At least we can complete the roof part. And make sure this side is all dark oak. I think this looks better from the inside too, having the full dark oak bit, but we'll see. Yeah, the spruce I think is enough of a buffer between the two. I might want to put in the corner piece here at the bottom. Yeah, definitely cleaner with all the dark oak, so I'm okay with that. Free up a couple more inventory slots. Cool, so that's the roof in. Get rid of this stuff. And we can add some different adjustments inside to make it look a little bit nicer too, but for now, have them all be the same. And we're out of dark oak again. Wow. Do I need to go back to storage system? I think I do. I will very shortly. Tutelage, no problem. Have a good day. Appreciate you being here. I hear you on needing to go outside. We've had some nice weather here in the Maritimes lately, and despite the snow yesterday and -10 this morning, the sun is warm, so I appreciate those that want to go outside. Okay, so that is the basic alteration to this whole thing. And I think that's pretty solid. Yeah, I mean, it looks good from here. I feel like it's a good mishmash of trying to get this tower here. So we'll take a look at this one. This tower here, combined with the style of this tower here with the andesite and stuff. So we've got the andesite towers here in the west, because these are a little bit fancier. And so I feel like we've got a good combination of both. I'm debating changing that to a single window instead of the 2 windows. Although it matches the 2 windows there. I think I might want to try what this might look like with, I guess we'll go with slabs like here in the corners. Let's see what that looks like in the daylight. Toy Bear, good to see you. Just got home from doing stuff. Oh, that doesn't look good at all. Maybe it has to be spruce with a trapdoor? How would I even do that? I need dark oak trapdoors. This is tall. Let's see what this looks like. That's not bad. It's hard to see with the scaffolding in the way. I think I like that. I think I've forgot to put all of the trapdoors and stuff along here. Yeah, I did. All right, so the next thing would be either 3 windows, single windows, or double windows. And actually, if the double windows, we'd make them probably these 2. So we can do those 2, these 2, single, or all 3. Totally intended to land on my face. Yep. Scaffolding going in the river, 'cause helpful. Why? At least they changed how easy it is to take off from water. All right, so the windows in the end feels weird. I don't think that that's the right solution. We'd have to do something to frame them too. Like you can't see them when you break them up like that. It feels a little bit strange. I'm assuming the two windows in the middle are probably going to be the ones we like the most. Yeah, that sort of situation seems like it would be the most, I guess, useful. It gives us an opportunity to maybe change the way that the corners are done. Maybe we could add some spruce there, or maybe stone. We did the stone wall thing before. One window looks like a cyclops, so we won't be doing that. Yeah, that just looks weird. And plus you can see all the way through. So I feel like the two windows in the middle are the way to go. This feels a little bit too open, not like it's not even a building. So we'll switch these around. And I could see this even just having, you know, like maybe even just one window on this side. Hard to say. We could also potentially have this. We'll open one or two to see what they look like. And then outside, I guess I'd have to do this differently. So we've got spruce. I'm going to get some barrels. And I need some stone. So barrels. I think we're good with the stone slabs and stairs and stuff now. Just to free up a little bit of space. Grab some walls. So these outside corners could be something different. So the other building, way in the other east corner, we had stone. I could also do spruce. And if I did that, it might be cool to use barrels in some places. And then the other side, we could try a combination of stone stuff. Well, that was pointless. And on this corner, let's just break this in this way. Could try maybe one of these stone chiseled stones and maybe some walls on top of it. And then as a fourth option, I don't know, maybe just straight spruce. I feel like it gets dark like super fast. Maybe I just get caught up in my building. The beds are tossing me out at weird angles. I'm getting turned around. I don't mind the barrel. Two of them might be overkill. Maybe just the one at the top is all we need. This seems a little bit boring and the wrong texture. Maybe what we could do is continue the andesite all the way up. We unfortunately don't have andesite, like polished andesite walls, which is too bad. I don't think I like the wall pillar. Yeah, the gray continuation is not necessarily a favorite. I think I like the barrel. Maybe we just need to just do the top barrel and then the bottom we can leave as is. Or maybe make it a trapdoor combo. I don't think we have enough room to do anything outside of that, so... You like the barrels? Yeah, I think maybe the top barrel, because that's the one you're going to be able to see from most places, right? I'll try the stone andesite just in case, but I'm pretty sure that's not going to be the way we go. It'll look better than the stone, but I don't know if it'll look better than the actual the spruce and barrels. Having a hard time with block names today. I don't know why. So that's not terrible because it continues that pattern. from below. That's not bad. I almost wonder whether we can get away with some polished andesite stairs right there. Still the barrels, SweetSandi? I like the simplicity of this, I will say. I like the kind of brutalist way it looks. Stonier stone. Nice. Ugh. All right, well, one way to do it is we'll go get some more andesite. We'll do half of it one way and half of it the other. I'm also going to grab some andesite stairs and slabs. Good enough barrels, and we have enough spruce. So just a curiosity, I'm wondering if this might look okay. This is where I think scaffolding really uses its use, is when it does stuff like that. I think that's pretty tedious. Just to try something different. This may not look good at all, but probably not. All right, so that's all the same. And we can start adding different layers of like detail with signs and stuff too. I'm not sure about the double trapdoors there. I think I might change that out for something else. It might be fun to have an andesite slab or something there. But that's what the top of it looks like from this side with all of the spruce and dark oak combo. And then on the other side, we have all the andesite. Now, granted, I've made some slight variations here. I definitely don't like that. The stairs are interesting. I don't dislike them. The spruce slab is out of place. But I feel like I don't like the stone intruding on the roof. Yeah, I always forget, you know, like, and this is it's very North American of me. How folks in my chat often have English as a second language, and then I'm complaining about struggling to remember the names of blocks, and yet people have to struggle to remember the name of the block and then translate it from what, you know, Swedish to English or French to English or, you know, German to English or whatever. And like, I think that's just so interesting. So this is the one way. Clean, no fancy bits. No, I don't hate that. The thing I like about it is how sturdy it looks. I don't like the flip trapdoor. We're going to remove that. You know, I might like the other side better. I might like the other side better. Oh, I wasn't supposed to break that. That's annoying. Try something here. All right, so that's a no for that side. I don't like the stone going across there at all. And unfortunately, I think that's a no for the slabs too. I think we're going to go with the andesite though. I think I like it just a little bit over the barrels. All right, so make sure that these are all down. Now somewhere around here, right, we had that floor. I feel like this is probably going to be changed to bricks. My own sanity. I don't remember what the top floors of the other spots are made of. Oh, that's all stairs. Whoops. You play Minecraft with English language, so you don't know what things are in Swedish. Oh, wow. I guess that would be one way. Has anybody in chat, out of curiosity, learned English by playing Minecraft or gotten better at English by playing Minecraft? I tried listening to a French tech podcast a long time ago to try to just glean any kind of language and learn a bit of French, but I couldn't focus on it. I'm not, I guess, advanced enough in my French language learning to really get that sorted. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. It's simple. Simple and effective. So I guess the thing now is going to be to focus on the insides. When I was learning Mandarin, I watched Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon over and over again. Oh, that's interesting. My daughter usually set different languages on games. She has learned some more, some less. French, Russian, Korean. Wow, that's very cool. I barely speak English, and it's my job. I'm always impressed by people that speak more than one language. All right, so now we're going to focus on the inside. I guess we'll bring some of those. Can't see us using cobble. We'll keep the dark oak stuff around. I'm going to need some more signs, I'm sure. Cool. All right, so before I actually dive into the interior of this, it'll be a good spot for me to duck away from my next break. Again, if you're new to the channel, I do take a break once an hour. Usually encourage you to do the same. Stretch, grab a drink, make sure you're staying hydrated, all that kind of good stuff. Maybe grab a friend, let them know that I'm live, and we can have a little party. See you in just a few minutes. So now we just do the inside. So lots of people saying that they were learning French and German in school, but no one seems to have retained much of it. French is the official second language in Canada, but what we learn in school, if you're not in French immersion, is not useful, not practical. And if anything, depending on the teacher you have, you might end up just really disliking it. So then the motivation to learn a language when you don't like the class is nil. Let's take a quick look at the rafters just to refresh my memory. So I think it'd be a good idea to try and mimic what we've got going on here. So we took the inside walls right up to the first level of the roof, and then we started doing cross beams and spruce, corners and slabs, and stairs at the top. Okay, that should be pretty straightforward. So we'll take this all the way up. Of course I run out. And I need to go get more, don't I? I can use those. W-Do, hello. Hope you're doing well. All right, so that goes there. And then we had spruce coming across the middle. That went to a barrel. Which is where the lantern was hanging from. And then I'm pretty sure we had slabs and trapdoors. I don't remember what update they changed the reach in the game, but it's so much nicer. And I've played long enough that I had the old reach. It was whenever they added like the crouching, they like extended the reach. And then we just need to pop up one of these corners and lay down some stairs. And I know I probably don't need to do this. Nope, there's no buttons needed up there. I think I had something like that. Just because you can sort of see it. And I feel like these are correct. I don't think we did anything else. I need to go check the other top floors of the other towers too. I think they might be stone, not stone bricks. Yeah, stone and andesite there, and I want to say stone and andesite over there too. Maybe I'll replace this. Yeah. Okay, we'll switch that back. I didn't bring any mini blocks with me. Limited sunshine and you had to share it with neighbors. Oh no, people. Oh, I'm going to need that stair back too. That'll be a stair. Probably a stone stair. I feel like that looks all right. I may want to... Sometimes it's nice to have a little bit of wood at the top here. But maybe not. All right, so then up here, I guess we can just have like a couple things in the middle. We'll have a bit of a railing. I don't want to be bonking my head, so that's going to be there. I guess we can put another one there. It's a little repetitive, so we'll add in a sign. Oh, come on. Which I guess I could do there too. Sure. So that leaves, I guess we could, yeah, that corner feels kind of like wasted space. So I really just want to put a couple things in the middle here, I guess. Just your basic bits. I honestly think I might just leave it like that. Just for something a little bit different, maybe. We seem to do the note block crate an awful lot. I mean, we could also just go with much lower. Oh, I guess that's going to be visible if we do that. Yeah, never mind. It's an awful lot of spruce. So I might want to change those to oak just to kind of change it up. Unfortunately, that might not look the best from below, but I can't think of another thing I want to put there. Maybe we'll put the crate in the corner. I'll grab a mini block or something to put on top of it. I could also switch this out. And if I put a barrel sideways here, sort of serves two purposes. Although it does kind of look a little bit strange there. I don't know what we could put there. Would make sense. That's not terrible. Whoops, what was that? Yeah, I don't mind that. Maybe we'll just flip them. No, you know what? It was better the other way. I wonder if a composter would be better than a barrel. Yeah, just so it's not so spruce heavy. That's pretty good. So really it's just the windows now that need to be done. Al the boss, hello. Welcome in. The good news is we've lit both floors. That's great. So yeah, I need a mini block, and I don't want anything in this corner really. Or at least I can't think of anything. Yeah, so now we just need to think about maybe some tripwire hooks. Not everywhere, but maybe just like a couple spots. I think I brought the mini blocks with me. Maybe I didn't. Nope. Guess I didn't. We'll go get those right after we sleep. Oh, Nightbot is incorrect, and I forgot to mention the Citadel Cafe episode 462 is out right now. That was published today. Myself and Brockett talked about the first 3 episodes of The Mandalorian season 3. And that's at thecitadelcafe.com or wherever you find your favorite podcast. That should be fine. I'm going to see if there's anything else in here that I want. Nothing there. I think that was everything I wanted. Oh, you mentioned it earlier, did you, Dan? Cool, thanks. Nightbot just mentioned the Citadel Cafe, but they mentioned it's the wrong episode. I haven't updated the thing. I only just published it this morning, so that's my bad. I'm not updating the thing. Did you listen to it already, Sandy? The 462? Thanks. I guess it was published like several hours ago. So. Too dark, as I thought. Too spruce. We're down to a barrel or a chest. I think the chest is going to win. Yeah. All right. And then tripwire hooks. Doesn't make sense to have one over the door. I guess we could put one there. A little repetitive. Let's just have two. Or maybe just one. Let's just have the one on the right-hand side. Did they change this to a 3D model when it pops off? I thought that... Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's always been like that. So along here, normally what I would want to do is have like little steps up. But if we do that, then we have to kind of like make a whole platform here. So I'm thinking we just go straight up to this level for just this side. And then do something like that. Although that doesn't make any sense that you wouldn't have access to it. Oops. That's that part. And I feel like I went over this before with wanting to put some sort of cross beam in here. Maybe this was the other thing that I was thinking of. But I feel like that makes sense. We try and strap that together. It's a little low. Maybe we don't do full blocks. Maybe we need to go up here. Yes, I think that looks and feels better. And then maybe that's the case there. We'll stay with slabs here. Oop, that's trapdoor. Maybe we have to do slabs all the way. Or maybe this just doesn't get connected at all. Just goes one way. And I'm going to run and check, but I'm pretty sure I would put signs around the top of that. Yeah. Seems to be what we've done in other locations that I like. One nice thing about having a big project like this is that when you are doing like your 12th tower or like whatever it is that you're doing, you have usually reference in-game not too far away that you can go be like, how did I do that? I like the way that I did it. You know, does it work in this situation? How can I use it to my advantage? Like that kind of stuff is fun. We'll do the same thing there. I feel like this maybe just wouldn't be here. And we would probably have railings going up like that. And then probably doubled up here. Although I guess I don't know why you wouldn't just have it all sorted out, right? Yeah, that does kind of feel strange. It just kind of feels very pointy right here on the corner. Oh, that's better. That's fine. That looks good. And this we might actually Cuckoo Crazy Gamer, thanks very much for the follow. We are building the inside of a tower. Medieval tower, I should be specific. Can't do anything there. We need to hang the lantern somewhere in here. So I was thinking about putting this straight across, but that's part of the floor. It's a slab there. Oh, I see. Okay. So downstairs is a little bit tricky. I feel like I'd rather have a solid corner here. Cool. Might not even need that. No, that makes sense. Okay. And if this is all covered, then we can add a little bit of a texture change here. Add in sign there. Now, normally I'd want to put a sign around this, but we've got two problems. One, there's a trapdoor here for the railing, but also I need to hang the lantern from something. And so I was thinking about pushing that forward, but then that shows up here. Yes. I mean, we could cover it up. So the other option would be like a whole block. And that starts to look a little bit funky. I can't change this sideways. Then this looks dumb. Yeah, I much prefer that as a stair. Spooky basement? Yeah, it's the gate. It's the control for the river gate. So we could put this up on this here. And if I get rid of these, too dark, so we'll need another lantern down here somewhere. We could do a blue lantern. It doesn't have to be an orange one. That looks okay. I don't know about this. And we could use a spruce log instead. Or a barrel. I think I like the barrel. Yeah, we'll go with that. And I think I might want to mirror this so that it looks symmetrical. We can't put signs where I want to put signs. Sorry, that's fine. Okay, back up to this floor. This is going to be lit okay. I might want to sacrifice this sign to cover that up. Actually, we can just put something here, like a crate or something. And I can put something else in these 4 spots even. Or like piling stuff under the stairs. too much. What could we put there? That's not terrible. And I guess technically we'd want to have Bruce going up this way. That helps too. No, there's no dungeon. There's no dungeon yet. Well, I might put one in the keep. I think putting a dungeon in the keep would be fun. And the current place where I have my storage system has either potential dungeon or potential brewery. Maybe we'll put the dungeon under the brewery. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure about that trapdoor. I'd like to have something else along here. I think that looks better. And I don't think I like this tucked underneath the stairs there. Maybe we just have a couple things here. Yeah, I can't really figure out what kind of layout I'd want. Just stuff in here. So we'll just leave it like this, I guess. There's only so much you can do. Sometimes nice to look like there's a traversable floor. I like that. I feel like the top is good. This feels a little disconnected, but I don't want to have wood everywhere. We are good for light in all the places. I'm surprised I didn't have to move more. I'm glad I didn't have to move these windows. Nice. All right, so that brings us down to here. I don't want to put anything in the way here. We do have a solid full block floor, so that does mean we can kind of throw in some extra texture bits here and there. Oh, that's a slab. Oops. I think they're all double slabs. Yeah, my pick block is grabbing slabs by mistake. Cool. That's done. I'm gonna go grab a little bit of oak wood with the bark on. That's usually a good thing to mix in. Oh gosh, we can get rid of some of this stuff here. I think we're done with the mini blocks as well. Oh, I didn't get them. Word Nerdify, thanks ever so much for hanging out today. Take care. We'll see you soon. Pretty good. Then we move on to the bottom floor. Oh, I forgot to bring a lantern. Now the cool part about this, we can't put anything there. We can, however, throw that across that way, which helps close this off. And then a trapdoor here. Or actually, the old combination of stair and trapdoor. And then signs, because that's the pattern. This will give a nice little bit of detail to walk by, but it doesn't actually impede your movement, which is nice. It's a little low, but whatever. I'm tempted to make this double wide. I feel like you end up going up on this too much. So let's hack this out here. Oh, that's interesting. Didn't realize that I made a double slab. Oh, that's better. That's a better height for that too. Need to go get that lantern. And let's grab a couple blue and a couple orange lanterns and just see which ones work out the best. I really like these projects that I can finish in a single stream, you know, start to finish. Don't have to do like a part 2. It's nice. So the lantern, I mean, we can hang it from anything because this is a solid ceiling. So maybe I should have brought some chains. That does do enough down here. Does it get up to the next level? I'd say between that and the strength up here. Now, if I change this out. No, we still do it. That's pretty cool. I might like that better. I need chains and more soulfire lanterns. I like checking off stuff on the list too, Sandy. I agree. The wonders of 1.18 plus lighting. Absolutely. We were just talking about that yesterday. When it gets dark, remind me and I'll fly over to the stone church and show people that might not have seen our handiwork from yesterday. So it feels like the support should go the other way. But if we put something here, sort of in your face, not terrible. Oh, whoops, that's not what I wanted. Monk, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Get very dark. Oh, I tucked a torch back here. We'll have to switch that out. No, that doesn't look good either. So it's a little bit dim. I think maybe what I'll do is I'll just lower the lantern. Something cool to look at when you come around the corner. I like anytime you can like layer things, like you see the lantern, then you see the wall behind it. That's pretty cool. Now, what could we do down here to make it look like it's more naturally lit up? I guess we could just put like a stone wall here with a lantern on top of it, or I could hang another lantern there. Not quite. That's annoying. Whoops. That's not bad. And plus, this won't light up the whole wall like a bright Christmas tree by having the lower light in there. I'm assuming there's probably some zeros back here. That's fine. Let's see what we can do. Cover those up. Probably just fill them in. So yeah, this will just put in some supports like that. Oh, we don't have any dark oak. That's annoying. Don't know whether this would look good because it probably doesn't look like it's accessible. And it frames it just a little bit too perfectly. What if we move this back? Yeah, that's better. Still feels kind of strange. I wonder if this just needs to be pushed all the way over to the wall. Oh well. Not bad. Not bad for a day's work. Yeah, I like the dim lighting is cool. It looks pretty good. It feels like it should be dangerous, but it's not, which is awesome. Oh, this feels really dark. That might almost be too dark. How does this all look like at night? Yeah, I might want to change that top lantern back to a proper lantern. I feel like it's a little bit dark. You can't really see it. So I'm okay with this guy being dim, but I think we need to go, and this will help both this floor and the floor below it. I think we need to switch this back. Yeah, you can see where you're going now. And I imagine if we fly away. Oh yeah, much better. Okay. Cool. Well, that is another thing to check off. As skeletons are trying to kill me. Run away. Darker Scarlet, yes. The mods and plugins and stuff that I use are all in the link that Dan just put in chat. They are both data packs and mods run under Fabric. Most of the mods, if not all of the mods, are quality of life and UI mods. Things like the map. The gameplay stuff is all data packs. So by keeping them data packs, it keeps them pretty vanilla friendly and pretty vanilla in spirit. We try not to go too far outside of vanilla. I mean, technically it's a modded server, but we think about it like Hermitcraft in terms of the depth, I guess, of any cool fun things that we add are in the spirit of vanilla. So that is the updated top to the tower above the West River Gate. And we get to check it off. And that is almost all the curtain wall stuff done. The only thing left is the north curtain wall foot debris and detail. That's something we'll have to do all the way around, but should be good. I feel like there's lots of spiders and things happening. Let's go somewhere where I can stand. But I think that's a pretty solid change to what was there before. Mixes nicely with these two towers and the tower in the distance. You can see just in the back there. Kind of the main towers we're using all around the wall. I think it'll really start to sing when we have the bell tower in and we can connect everything along here. So it should be good. We are going to pass y'all along to somebody else playing Minecraft. I am going to send you to... Do we know how long Impulse is going to be live? If not, I can send you all to Great Lakes Girl. Those would be my options, I would say. Drum session for Impulse. Okay, so we'll stick with Great Lakes Girl. They're always a good time. They have a lot of modded stuff, I think, on their server. Sometimes they're playing Vault Hunters, but we'll keep with the Minecraft theme for the day. If you would like to follow the channel and come back tomorrow, I would very much appreciate it. We'll be back at 1 o'clock Atlantic. That's UTC minus 3 hours. I'm in Nova Scotia, Canada, for people that don't know. You can follow on Twitter, Instagram, any social media at Joel Duggan. You can check out Patreon at Joel Duggan, and that will get you to a patron server, should you so decide to support the stream. It's also just a great way to support the stream on a budget and get access to the Discord without having to go through all the Twitch stuff. So if Twitch isn't how you like to support your creators, then check out Patreon. You can also check out the Citadel Cafe and the Spawn Trunks podcasts, as well as supporting here on Twitch if you want to. I really appreciate the eyeballs. I appreciate the conversation. Really cool chat about people learning different languages and how they play Minecraft and stuff today. And yeah, we'll just be back with more medieval stuff tomorrow in the rain. Surprising no one, because it rains constantly on this server and I don't know why. We will see y'all later. Bye for now.